Yeah. I hope everyone's ready for the bullshit weekend everybody's gonna have. Especially in this sector. Especially in this, if you're going to be in this sector all weekend, just get ready for all the lies, all the manipulation, and all the bullshit that's getting ready to happen this weekend. Yeah, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. My link is dropped. This is the stream yards. We live, y'all. Yeah, I've been watching these YouTubes very closely. Very closely. Oh, tell you. This is your home girl. Uh, What's up, Tamika? Shout out to you. Tamika, you just getting home from the job? Or you been home? Or you was off last night? I hope you was off last night, Tamika. Yo, Tamika, I went over there and watched those videos. Yo, I was like, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. It was so disgusting. A big letdown, but this is the stuff that happens in the sector. Anthony, he says that he's all for stopping the division, and all he's doing is causing more division and more problems, in my opinion. Yep, yep, in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, I went over there and saw it. I went over there and listened to some of that crap. I had to cut it off. I had to cut it off. I started it at the beginning. I pushed it up a little bit. Then I stopped at a certain part of the video. I was just purely disgusted. I had to shut the whole shit thing down. I had to shut it off. I had to shut that garbage off. Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. I was very disappointed with ooh, I'm very disappointed with this weather. First of all, I'm disappointed with this weather. Second of all, I'm disappointed because I caught this fucking head cold where there's some sneezing involved and some coughing. And then thirdly, I'm very disappointed in King Mafia Anthony. This is why he don't have no members over there. No one has joined the Mafia clique. No one has joined the Mafia clique. Shout out to the chat. We got 4 people in the building. We got 4 people in the building. I don't know how many likes. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Oh, you been home since 7 o'clock this morning? Tamika? Tamika, I know you tired. Yeah, I know you. Yo, that was a 10-hour shift. You worked 10 hours or 12 hours? Cause I remember there was nights I used to work either 8 hours or I would end up working 10 hours. I remember one night I went on the job, Tamika, this was like over a year ago, and I was there for like 13 and a half hours. And that was not doing retail. That was doing a dishwashing job at the Gilliard. That was around the time just before Brown Skin Lady had left the YouTubes. That's when Brown Skin Lady used to go live at night, and then she would be live until what? 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes she'll be live till almost 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to the chat. That's when Brown Skin Lady used to have the truck. Her studio was right in the truck. Shout out to the chat. What's up, Lonnie? No, Lonnie, I didn't mean that she left. I meant that, you know what I meant, Lonnie. I remember one year, Lonnie, I had went to the job, right? The job started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get off till 3:30 the next morning, right? Almost a few minutes to 4 o'clock in the morning. And I remember that night because I remember Brown Skin Lady was live that night. Brown Skin Lady was on the panel. Lovely Star was on the panel. Young Riaz was on the panel. And then later, Random Thoughts came on the panel. So that's what I meant, Lonnie. Because Brown Skin didn't leave YouTube's. Matter of fact, back then she was only just beginning her YouTube career. That's when she had that truck and she used to dance and all that. You remember that? That's when Brown Skin Lady used to be dancing in her truck. Brown Skin Lady. Yes. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Brown Skin Lady used to have the music and everything. Brown Skin Lady used to. Oh, she. I said, I used to just. Those night lives. I be sleep laughing. If I work overnight, I'm up. If I'm not sleeping, yup. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah, man. I remember those days when YouTube was fun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, chat. I remember when I used to do my overnights at the Walmart. I remember who used to be live around that time for a whole shift. For a whole shift. Sometimes it would be Barbie Girl Tina. Sometimes it would be Brown Skin Lady. It depended on what was going on at that time. You know what I mean? YouTube's was a little bit different back then. YouTube's were different. 2026 coming in with a bang here on YouTube. That's right, Lonnie. YouTube's it's changed. Oh my goodness. I miss the days when I used to see Brown Skin Lady dancing in the truck, having a good time. I miss the days when where there used to be certain arguments and certain fighting between certain YouTube creators at that time. I miss those days. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Oh, Tamika, what's up, Tamika? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tamika. Lord have mercy, child. Tamika, you remember those days? I don't know if Tamika was up or around. Tamika, you was on YouTube around that time. Now I don't know if you remember, but do you remember when Barbie Girl Tina used to go live at night, and sometime brown skinned lady would go live at night. And there was one particular evening. This is one particular evening I do remember because I didn't work at Walmart that particular night. It was this one night I didn't go to Walmart. I went to the Gill Yard. My shift started 2 o'clock that afternoon. I didn't get off until 3:30 the next day. And brown skinned lady was live that night. I remember who was on the panel because I remember walking down the street to get to the waterfront. I remember putting my phone on mute because the wind and the sounding of the cars passing by was in the audio. And I remember sitting at the waterfront at the Pineapple until almost what 5:30 in the morning. By that time, brown skin lady was ending the live around what 8 o'clock, 8:30 that morning. And I remember getting home between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So shout out to the chat, shout out to my memories. Shout out to my memories. Memories are alone. Ooh Lord, child. Anybody got those memories? Lonnie, I know you now. Lonnie used to be asleep when some of the stuff be going on. Ooh, Lonnie, you missed the no. Lonnie used to always catch the replay. Lonnie used to catch the replays on some of these videos. But what I seen last night on that child what that child name? What is this child name? What is his name? Oh, Anthony, King Mafia Anthony. Yeah, I looked at his channel over there. I looked at the channel and I looked at the panel and I saw it. I said, this is disgusting. I played the first part of it. I pushed it up, fast forward to the middle. And then when I got to almost to the end of the video, I just had to cut the whole shit off. I had to cut the whole shit off. I couldn't listen no more. I said, why am I listening to this bullshit? All this thing going to my subconscious. Anthony trying to attack his audience with the bullshit. Talking about he here as a community activist, trying to stop the division, and more division is being started, and more bullshit, more embusteria and tonteria is being. I don't believe Anthony. I don't believe anybody that sits up in Kevlo's chat for an hour or two. I don't believe nobody. Lord, I gotta get away from the Kwamites. I gotta get away from the Kwamites. And Anthony supports the Kwamites. He wants to be down with KB and them. All roads lead back to KB. All roads are Tonteria and Embusteria leads back to Kwame Brown. I know that's right, Lonnie. Yo, what's up, Uncle Al? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Uncle L, Empress Lonnie, one love. Tamika, a shout out. Shout out. Just Jay was the only one. Wait a minute. Oh, oh my goodness. We got 7 people in the building. We got 7 people in the building. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Lonnie. Lonnie. Lonnie, you always be my nigga. You know. I know me and you don't see eye to eye on certain things. Lonnie will always be my nigga though. Hmm. Yeah. I can at least we can agree to disagree, Lonnie. A shout out to you. Lonnie always gonna be my nigga. Hold on, Tamika. All right, I had to add. Yeah, what's
Hey,
up?
what's up, Arabia? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going, Tamika?
It's going good, just chilling.
I
You know.
know. Look at Lonnie in the chat. That's right, Lonnie. Even though I don't agree with Lonnie right now about certain things, but Lonnie will always be my nigga. I don't give a fuck what Lonnie say.
Yeah. I mean, we got a right to disagree. We don't have to agree with each other all the time.
I know that's right. See, that's how you know you dealing with honest people. People
Hmm.
that get mad because people disagree with them, they got a problem. They got an issue. Hey, what's up, DJ Cleveland?
Hmm. Yeah. I had seen some. I mean, I was dozing off, and I was like, let me cut this shit off because it was just getting on my fucking nerves. They going back and forth saying, and that's all I was trying to tell you, baby. It wasn't just him. It was her too. Two grown adults disrespecting one another, disrespecting themselves for one, you know.
Right.
And it was just too much, you know. I don't know what was true and what was not. I really don't give a fuck. It was just the point of what was said was
Hmm.
just stupid. It was just this. I mean, just uncalled for. I ain't want to hear that shit. I had to go to
Right.
work
I had
anyway.
to
I said
turn
I
it
ain't gonna go
off.
there. Yeah, I don't wanna hear that. And they doing the same shit over and over and over. You know, so. Yeah, they both of them got to take responsibility for that shit though, right? Because just like I said, if I know I be disrespecting the fuck out of men that I don't like on here. I know I do. If I don't like
Mm-hmm.
them, I will say very disrespectful shit. And I don't look for no man or woman to defend me because I already know what I said. It can be said back to me. You
Hmm.
know, that's what I'm saying. You just got to learn as a man and a woman to take responsibility and accountability for our own actions on here. You know,
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
that's
Now,
true.
Felicia, you know how he be trying to get on me. I be laughing at that motherfucker. I don't care about what he be saying about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done talked about him, you know?
Right.
That was just absolutely, ooh, I couldn't do it no more. I said, I got to cut it off. I got to get some sleep.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Cause I know you've been up all night, so I'm gonna let you get some
No, yeah,
sleep.
I was saying yesterday. No, I ain't gonna go to bed till 1. I don't usually go to bed till like 1 o'clock. Cause if and I was saying yesterday when I was listening to that shit, I was like, I'm gonna cut it off. But no, I
Yeah,
got to like
man.
1 o'clock.
I had to cut
Mm-hmm.
it off. I was listening to it. I said, "Oh hell no!" I had to cut that
Mm-hmm.
shit off. And
This
and
thing just
and
that's some
I
shit.
was like, cause I didn't hear no reactions to nothing. I don't have to hear a reaction to know. Hey, I
Mm-hmm.
don't agree with X, Y, and Z. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like X, Y, and Z. Oh, let me turn this shit off. See, I don't have to sit there and listen. Even with the reaction, if I don't like the way the reaction is going, I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
I'm the same
And
way.
I don't announce it neither. I just go ahead and go. I'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the replay. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People, we just gotta learn how to, it's all right. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with arguing or whatever. That's what y'all got that to do. But the shit that was said, that was just so fucking gross. Like what the hell? Come on now. You gotta take responsibility for yourself.
What's up, Holly Favored? Yeah, so the only ones that are moderating this morning for right now is you and Highly Favored. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my mods.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But so you say you caught a little bit of
Hey Miss Eve, huh?
I say you caught a little bit of it, huh?
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. I was very disappointed. I was very
Mm,
disappointed.
yeah.
I didn't like Ro Rich being up there in the first place. Cause I feel like this. If you say you leaving from off of YouTube's, why all of a sudden now, every time I look around, you're jumping on certain panels. And he goes and this is like a cycle of people that he hits the panel, he sits up there, he hogs up the whole shit, and then he brings nothing but drama and confusion.
Mm.
And then he was very disrespectful. It was very disgusting. I
Well,
gotta say, man, I can't believe Anthony talking about I'm trying to start the division, and all this other stuff you got, goddamn lie.
mm. Yeah, but it's like I said, it was both
What's
of
up,
them,
Donna?
on that shit. And Just Jay, to be honest with you, baby, Just Jay do that shit too. She get on people panel and she be disrespecting the fucking host,
I know.
badly,
Sim said, what's up? Shout out to you.
yeah, badly. Not just one. I done seen her do it to a couple, a few of them. So like I said, a man or
Word.
woman, you gotta just take responsibility for how you act on people's shit.
Mm.
Drinking or not, you still can't be doing it. Uh,
Yeah, I
Light
know
say,
that's right.
yep, Lottie's right.
I know that's right. I haven't been feeling good in the
Miss
last.
Eve, what Miss Eve said.
Huh?
Miss
What
Eve,
happened?
I'm reading what Miss Eve said.
What did Miss Eve say?
She said Anthony full of shit. He not trying to stop no damn division.
It was both of them.
So
She said
you
Miss
gotta
Miss
speak.
Eve said right, Tamika. It was both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I.
Yeah,
Oh
Lonnie, you
Lord.
right. She is. I ain't gonna lie. I know. See, I know how Ray, but we know how you are, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just you. When you like somebody, you gonna ride for them, and I know this. But you gotta still call them out on when they wrong too. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. I get it. Right, I get
Oh, my Lord Jesus.
it. I know. That's how you do. Hmm.
Mm.
I don't have nothing against Judge Day. She know I'll cuss her ass out in a minute. I always do, but she cool. I mean I don't dislike her, but when she do stuff, I just call her out on her shit. So and that's just how I
Miss
am.
Eve said, I hear you, Miss Eve.
You is doggone,
Miss
baby.
Eve
You
said,
is
I
biased.
am biased as fuck.
You are. You know you are. That's why you ain't saying nothing.
She right about that. She right. She said, Arabia is biased as fuck. Y'all
Yeah, you.
sure
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
biased.
Hmm. And that's what I said. That's you. That's how you is. It ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I've been like that all my life, Miss Eve. All my life.
like
All
I
my
don't know.
life,
She
Miss
be drunk
Eve.
now.
I
She
had to
do be
be
know what she doing.
biased. All my life, Miss Eve. I had to be biased. I
You
done
be
had
the
no choice. I got a choice today, but I still got the same old shit going on. I'm still biased as fuck. I could never be a judge. I could never be a lawyer.
you will have people in the electric chair.
That's right. I'd be too biased.
Hell no. You gonna say fuck people, fuck what you say refer to
I'd be a
the
very good co-defendant if it was ever a crime.
uh,
Oh, Lord, I'd be
you know
very
and that's just you. That's how you are, so hey. It is what it is, but I'm just gonna call
Hey,
it
what's
like
up,
I said.
Lovelace? What's up,
Hey,
Fancy?
hey, Lovelace. Yeah. Well, I
It's
guess I.
all who Arabia like. She don't
Uh-huh.
care if they wrong. She right. They right in her eyes.
Mhm. Mhm. You always been, but see, one thing about it, you ain't never changed. You've
That's
always been
right,
like that.
Miss Eve. That's right, Miss Eve. I've been like that all my life, Miss Eve, and I don't think I'm going to change.
You ain't
I
changed
don't
all
think
that
I'm
time.
going
You
to
all.
change.
Mm-mm.
But thank you, Miss Eve, for putting that out there. She typically typed that real good and capital letters. She want me to see that. She want me to read. Miss Eve must know I don't have on my glasses. I don't have on my glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm biased as fuck. Yeah, if you my nigga, I don't care. I don't care if you killing somebody. Guess what? I'ma say I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
biased as fuck. I'm not
I'm biased
fair.
to I'm biased to a certain extent, but some
And I
things
don't
I just
believe in
gotta
that
call
wrong
out.
and right bullshit because at the end of the day, none of that shit matters anyway. None of it
Mm.
matters.
Yeah.
Fancy, right? Fancy laughing.
I might be back up here, Arabia. I'm gonna go use this bathroom. I'll be back if you still on. I'm still in the chat though.
Right. Okay.
Okay, baby.
Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Tamika for coming up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the title on Simset is written in Spanish. Yeah, just wait for that type of a weekend because this is what kind of weekend we got. We got this weekend, and yes, I am biased. I don't like none of the Quamites. I don't like Kev Low. I don't like TJ. I don't like KB. I understand that a lot of people know I'm biased. But as long as I'm biased and I'm on a certain side in a group of other people, I'm not biased. But now that I'm standing by myself and I got my own thing going on, oh, maybe it's biased. Yes, I'm biased. I'm biased. I've been biased all my life. My niggas are gonna remain my niggas because I know at the end of the day, when the people come, they standing by themselves, and that's a crying shame. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I'm biased. I make the next best Jesus Christ. If God come down and give me some powers right now and say, Arabia, I give you the power to control the weather and make sure I give you the power to decide whether people live or die, yeah, I'd be very biased. That's why God don't give me certain powers. That's why I'm not in certain positions. That's why I don't have a certain position today because I'm biased. I'm corruptible. I got a corrupt spirit. Hey, Miss Eve, you right. I'm not calling you out. I'm saying everything you say about me is right. And you know what, Miss Eve? I respect you better because you said it to my face. You saying it to my face. You're typing it in the chat. I'm reading what you're saying. You say I'm biased. And I said it to I've said that for years. I'm biased. Whoever is my niggas, that is who my niggas are. I don't care what they do, wrong or right. Guess what? They still right in my eyes. And I've always been that way. I'll never be fair. I'll never be fair. But do you see me in a position of power? Do you see me in a position of authority? So it doesn't matter whether I'm biased or not. I don't have any authority or any position anywhere. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If God was to come into this house right now and say, Arabia, guess what? I'm gonna make you the new Grim Reaper. Oh, we love me, my niggas. We don't what's gonna be standing. Yeah, you see how biased I am. Let me get into a position of power. People will see how biased I am. Yes, I'm very biased. I got a little prejudice in me too. So, yeah, shout out to the chat. Thank you for calling it out, Ms. Eve. I appreciate you. I like that. She said, I'm my, and then she laughs. Hey, and you gotta love it. You got to love it. I love it when people come to me and say, you know what, you're biased. I don't say, oh no, that's not true. I don't try to smooth it over. I look at the words, I read the words, I take in the words, I eat the words become a part of me, and I say to the world, yes, I am biased. Your home girl, Bambosa, is biased. And if you my nigga, I'ma ride with you. Woman or man. When you wrong, guess what? You still right. You know why? Because I'm biased. 52 years of being biased. I have a corrupt spirit. It's true, Simpson. I do have a spirit that's corrupt. I can be corrupted. Simpson, or anyone that's listening. If I was in a position of power, right? Don't let me be a judge. Don't let me be a judge. Don't let me be a judge sitting in the courtroom. Motherfuckers be able to bribe me all day long. I want all the money. I want all the money. If I was a police officer, same thing. If I was a lawyer, same thing. If I was a politician, same thing. Yeah, I want all the money. You want favors, you gotta pay me. Shout out to the chat. If some of these was close to me, it went. Yeah. After all you say, what you say, it's okay. Carry along, yeah. Arabia, I do enjoy when you laugh. Uncle L, your bias is how we had our first interaction, yep. Because of my biases. Arabia, that's why they have different people make the word go round. Donna laughing. Lonnie cutting the fuck up. Someone else has hit the link. Let's see. We gotta make sure that this is not a troll. Shalana. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta make sure this is authentic. Lonnie, is that you? Hold on now. I gotta make sure. Hold on. Lonnie, that was you? Lonnie, do you got both of your accounts in here, Lonnie? Hit the link again. Hold on. Cause I gotta make sure. Yeah. DJ Cleveland, I know how to handle this. Lonnie, hit the link again. Thank you. Because okay, I'm trying to just make sure that she got both of her accounts in here. Anyway, Lonnie, if that's you, you can hit the link again. I just had to make sure because I know how people be trying to do stuff, and I ain't trying to fall for it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If you my nigga on this app, if I'm riding with you and you riding with me, and I really, 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 really like you as a person, yeah. Uh-huh. Ain't nothing. I don't see nothing you do wrong. I don't care because it's not causing people no money. It's not burning down nobody's house. Nobody's getting hurt physically behind it. So it really doesn't matter. Okay, Lonnie, hit the link again, please. I'm sorry about that. You got both of your accounts in here. Fancy said, J Chulo, Arabia, and me, Cocotazo sister. Yep, that's right, man. Oh, wait a minute, Lonnie. Oh, there you go, Lonnie. It's in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. Invite guest. Copy link. Copy. Okay, come back here. All right. Put it in the chat. There you go. Show on. Oh, yeah, there you go. So there you go, Lonnie. There go the chat. I mean, the link. Oh, what's up, Fancy? Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat. All right, there she go. All right, that's her.
Hey,
Oh, what's up, Lonnie?
hey, Ray. I said it was me. I was camming up a little bit. You ain't see me? I said,
Man.
yeah, I was showing my face a little bit. I said, damn, I'm at work.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lonnie. All right, all right.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm signed in on I guess on StreamYard. I'm signed into the Alana account. So
Yeah.
that's why that's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why that's coming up. Miss Eve still in the chat. Miss Eve like 50 something years old talking about all that fighting. Miss Eve gonna be having to take a goddamn Tylenol. She gonna have to get a rub down and everything after she get finished scrapping on on the streets, the physical streets.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh God. Oh God.
That
If I
could
see
maybe people be bothering Miss Eve. I don't know.
Miss Eve be talking her shit in the chat.
Oh,
Stop it.
okay. Shout out to
Stop it,
her.
Miss Eve.
Yeah, shout out
If
to Miss Eve.
if I see Miss Eve in real life, I'ma walk up to her and say, "How you doing, Miss Eve?"
Oh, wasn't that
She
nice? Wouldn't that be
yeah,
nice?
She probably gonna try to spit on me or smack me.
Ooh,
All the people I had a little back and forth with, if I was to see them in person, I'ma walk up to them and say hello to them.
I know. You said you would. You
Oh
said you would
yeah,
say hello.
I sure the hell
I
would.
believe it too.
Oh
I believe it.
yeah,
I
oh
believe it.
yeah. And
Well,
whatever happens after that happens. Hey, I'm not listen, I ain't trying to fight or get down, but I know I stay, you gotta stay active.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the treadmill, uh walking a little backwards on the treadmill with the weights, doing my little 1 2 1 2 like I'm a boxer.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, you still be doing your workouts. What's up, Kiss My Cheeks? Shout out
Oh
to the chat.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't want to make
all.
this a long video, but I just had to come up and talk my ish. And I thank you, Miss Eve. I am biased.
Arabia knows she biased, but
everybody says that about me.
but
You
that's
said it.
all. Yeah, that's
Tamika said it.
okay.
Who else said it? There's a few other people said it. I'm biased.
Yeah. I don't have to keep saying it,
I
but
remember one time.
I thought it
Uh,
was funny yesterday with over there with Bishop.
oh
I
yeah,
said all
with me
I
and
said
Bishop.
all Yeah, I said all shit.
He asked me to hit the link. Yeah,
Oh
I was in the
yeah.
chat. He asked me to hit the link. We had
Mhm.
a disagreement, and I left. I left because I didn't want to hear no more. I
Yeah.
left.
It be like that sometimes. I mean, we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree, but it's just sad what happened on Anthony panel yesterday. And when two people have a channel,
Uh-huh.
it's like you gotta be like, oh nope, do that over on your channel.
Oh,
Do that
okay.
over do just they listen, do that over on your channel.
Right. I
We
understand
ain't
that.
having that over there. I
Right.
think I think I'm one of the only female content creators that tell people, oh nope, we're not gonna do that over here. You know.
Oh
Once in
yeah.
the Yeah, once in the blue, all right, you can have a argument on a panel, but
Mm-hmm.
if this is if this is going to be a everyday thing, oh no, do that shit on your channel. Ain't
Right.
nobody want to
Right.
hear
Right.
that shit every day.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
I just like how these women always say that they don't tolerate disrespect and all of this stuff, and this is YouTube. So on YouTube, of course, somebody can disrespect you all on uh a panel,
Mm-hmm.
but would that same disrespect be in real life? And
Oh.
that's why I always say, if I see anybody on YouTube, whether I like you or dislike you, I'm gonna come up to you and say hello,
What's up?
and we
How
go
you
from
doing?
there. Yup, and we
Come
go
here.
from there.
Come here. Oh no, you did. You ain't gonna tell somebody to come here.
I'm saying, you
Lonnie,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
be
saying.
nice.
That is nice. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Hey.
Hey, you.
So, yeah,
Come
that's
here.
all. But
Hey, you remember me? I'm from YouTube.
yeah, I just came on here real quick to say now I'm not talking about the faceless people.
Uh,
I'm not talking about the faceless trolls and the faceless friends. We not talking about them. We let the faceless people be great. I can respect anybody that cam up and I know how they look, whether it's a real picture or a filtered picture. But I know what you look like. But the faceless friends and the faceless trolls, you gotta let them be great. Yeah, you gotta let them be great.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get off of here. Thanks for having me up, Arabian.
All right, no doubt, no doubt.
All
All
right.
right, shout out to the chat.
All right.
Thank you for coming up. Appreciate that. So that was Empress Lonnie with love. And we had Tamika up here earlier. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, we got a lot going on these YouTube streets. On these YouTube streets. And Miss Eve just typed into the chat not too long ago. Arabia is biased until someone pisses her off. Oh, yeah, that's true, Miss Eve. That's true. I'm biased until someone makes me angry. I'm no longer smiling. I'm no longer laughing. My eyebrows are knitted. It look like a caterpillar is on my forehead. And before you know it, I'm cursing. Face get all twisted with madness. Oh, Lord. All right. All right, children. I tell you, we having a time on these YouTubes. We're having a time on these YouTubes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to anything Miss Eve is writing. Yeah, Miss Eve been on me a long time. 3 years, 4 years, Miss Eve. How long? I, some people said they've been knowing me on this app for 3 years. Some people say two. Some people say one. But I think I've been around long enough to know. I remember when I was a member of the slushy gang. I remember that. I remember when I became the most dangerous subscriber. You could never even fuck with none of my YouTube creators. Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh, Lord. Mhm. Arabia been around you long enough. I know how you be. Uh-huh. For years. What? 5 years? Miss Eve, 5 years? See, I knew somebody on this. I knew some of y'all on this app been knowing me more than 3 years. That's why when I asked Keith to change, I think a couple of weeks ago, when she was in the chat, I said, how long we been on? She said 3 years, but I was like thinking it had to been longer than that. I asked Sis one time, I said, Sis, how long we been on each other? Sis gave me some number. I can't remember what Sis said. I can't remember. But I know some people on this app been knowing me 5 years. That's a long time. That's half of 10 years. Half a decade. Yeah, Lonnie said 5 years. Because a lot of you met me when, okay, I'm 52 now. I'm 52 years old. I'm 52. I'll be 53 in March. So a lot of you met me when I was in my late 40s, basically. Some of you been knowing me since I've been in my late 40s. Some of you remember when I turned 50. Some of you remember when I turned 51. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, it's been a long time. Been a long time. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lonnie, I'll be 53 in March. I'll be 53 in March, so I think some people been knowing me on this app long. I know Khadijah been knowing me way before I met most of y'all that's in this chat. Khadijah the only one said she really been with me a long time. Long time. Long time. Ooh, long. Too long. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone that been knowing me for 5 years and better. Shout out to you. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, it shows just how old I'm getting. Uh-huh. Yep, Lonnie, you'll be 44 this year. And I remember when you had some birthdays. I remember when Miss Eve had some birthdays. I remember when Brown Skin Lady's birthday is in April. Brown Skin Lady is a Taurus. You're a Virgo. Miss Eve is a Virgo. So shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. I've been trying to pay attention to most of y'all. Trust me. I don't sit around and just to be sitting around and humming and holding my own hand. I be listening. I be listening. Shout out to the chat. Oh, Donna, Khadijah be around. Khadijah be around. I'm gonna tell you, Khadijah works a lot. Yeah. Khadijah works a lot. She was in the chat the other night, Donna. I want to say a couple of days ago, because she was in the chat, and I think if someone else I think it was Khadijah and Tamika. I'm not exactly sure that particular day. I would have to go back and look at the videos. But yeah, Khadijah comes in here. Khadijah is a moderator over here. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, Miss Eve. So Miss Eve is a Virgo. Yeah, Miss Eve. You're a Virgo. Lonnie's a Virgo. I got a sister named Tiffany. She's a Virgo. Mm-hmm. And Virgos are something serious. Very smart people. My sister, I'm gonna tell you something about my sister. My sister, she's something serious. She's something serious. She goes by her instincts only. Instincts only. If she feels that there's a certain situation going on, she confronts it right then and right there. Most Virgos are like that. So shout out to the Virgos, shout out to the Scorpios, shout out to the Taurus. I am a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Shout out to the Pisces, shout out to the Leos, shout out to the Libras, shout out to the Capricorns. Capricorn, yeah, yeah. Shout out, shout out. Shout out to the Cancers. Shout out to the Scorpions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Lonnie. Khadijah's still around. She's still around. Trust me. She's still around because she was in my chat not too long ago. She was in my chat not too long ago. Yeah. She's just very busy these days, you know? Shout out to her. Wait a minute. DJ Cleveland, you a Virgo? Oh, shout out to DJ Cleveland. All right. All right, DJ Cleveland. I knew that's why you had a little swag. I seen your video, DJ Cleveland, when you was rapping the other night. Yo, look at DJ Cleveland. Yeah, that's right, Miss Eve. Yeah, because my sister Tiffany, she's just like that. Very spontaneous. You know what I mean? She tries to plan things, but a lot of times she does things spontaneously. Yeah, my sister that's the Virgo. I'ma tell y'all something. We grew up in the same house together. We grew up as sisters, but in reality, she's a blood relative of mine. She's a cousin, a distant cousin of mine. She's related to me through my father's blood. Shout out to the chat. She's the one that was able to pass for white for a couple of years. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. She almost got away with it too. But then, things happen. Yeah. She's she's that high yellow. She was passing too for a couple of years. I didn't even know it. But then in some ways what she was doing came in handy for her. Shout out to her. Oh, KB is a Pisces. Oh, no wonder I don't like him. I don't like other Pisces too much. I mean, yeah, they all right, but I'd be like, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. And we swim all over the place. We're not stable. We go everywhere. We're not stable in our emotions, nothing. Everything is emotional. Everything is up and down. Everything is a battle. Shout out to the chat. Sometimes you didn't get along with your. Sometimes you don't get along with your zodiacs. Too much alike. I don't know. I don't know about that, Lonnie. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming over and spending time with me this afternoon. I really appreciate everyone's love and support. I appreciate all the kind words, and I really do appreciate when people are honest with me. And they told me today. I mean, Lonnie, I think you said it this morning. Tamika just said it, and Miss Eve just said it. Say I'm biased. Until someone pisses me off, then I'm not biased anymore. I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I have a corruptible spirit. It's a spirit of corruption. I try to be fair, but like I said, if you're my nigga, and I consider you my nigga, yeah. That might not be such a good thing, but I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 next month. So I think it's a little too late for me to change that. So, I'll just be more careful in my biases. I know I would not make a fair judge. I'm not a fair-minded person. I think I said that before in the past. I don't know exactly if I said it, but I'll say it again. All right, everyone. Thank y'all for coming over. Thank you, Alani and Tamika, for hitting the panel. Thank you for hitting the link. Thank you for coming up here and sharing your thoughts and opinions with me on the panel of my channel. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone that has supported this channel with their view, with their visit, with their share, with everything that they do to support the channel. I appreciate it very much. This is your home girl. Mambosa. All right, y'all. We out. Y'all ready to go? We out of here. Y'all have an awesome day. Awesome weekend.